You're about to be introduced to the extraordinary game of Kitten Soccer with limited commercial interruption. The proceeds from our advertising will go directly to animal charities, both local and national. But also feel free to donate directly to a charity of your choice by viewing a list on this website or to visit a sponsor's site. You will also find a directory of shelters where you can adopt a pet and find other ways to help homeless cats and animals in your area. Enjoy the game! Welcome to World Cup Kittens and the Kitten Soccer League. In a world where there's something for everyone, now there's something for the soccer fan and for the kitten fan. This is Kitten Soccer League first game of the season, where thousands of fake people have packed into Pussycat Memorial Stadium to watch this epic matchup. This is your host, Calico Joe Rocco.
And Ginger Jen Diva.
Our two teams will be playing for the coveted Kitten Soccer League cheap plastic trophy, and more importantly, for a bowl of delicious kitten treats. Tonight's matchups between the red team, rescued from an alleyway in Brooklyn, and the blue team, found in a cardboard box on my grandmother's doorstep. Both sides have been training hard and are raring to go.
The red team is ready in their colorful red jerseys. The blue team in their baby blue with the assistant coach in brilliant yellow.
The goalie for the red team is psyched and ready for action, as is the goalie for the blue team. This is a big game for both clubs. The ball is in the center spot, and we're underway. Number 36, little orphan Tabby in the midfield, kicks it. Not enough on it. She still has control of the ball. Number 11, Mittens Antoinette, coming fast up the side. Mittens and Patches try to work their way to midfield while Big Paws Johnson guards the goal. Orphan Tabby and Whiskers McGee for the red team still control the ball. Passes, Orphan Tabby curls it, follows it down the sidelines into the blue area. Fellow red team members make their move to assist. She looks at it, thinks about it. Look at that concentration. And walks away. Big Paws Johnson for the blue team sees the opportunity and leaps for it. He takes control of the ball. Kicks it with the one-leg fluttering dragon back kick. Dribbles it up the middle. No one's on him. Passes to his teammate Genghis Tom. The Blues are now the attacking team. Genghis takes the ball to the goal area, which is wide open, but doesn't know he's supposed to get it into the goal. Passes it to Baby Socks. Goes right by her like an F-16. Back to Big Paws. Runs it up the sideline, past the midline. Turns his back and walks away. It's anybody's ball now. You can see little orphan Tabby near the sideline. She takes control. Up to the goal area. The goal and the net are mysteriously missing. Follows the ball past Whiskers. Takes the ball back to the midfield line. She stops. Takes a scratching break. As the ball rolls away.
It looks like the long hours of napping have finally caught up with her.
Like most youngsters, she has a short attention span and probably just lost interest with the whole endeavor. Number 8, Davy Hamster Hare makes his move. Did you know that models love him for his unrelenting positive attitude on life and his overwhelming cuteness?
I was not aware of that.
I'm told his favorite dish is Chilean sea bass with a little rosemary and just a hint of lemon.
Sounds tasty.
Tasty indeed, Jen. He's backing off. It may be too much for him to handle. He hands it off to Charlie Cheddar. Just look at him slink over to the ball. Combination left paw, right paw.
Is he right-pawed or left-pawed, Joe?
Well, I'm glad you asked that, Jen, because I really haven't got a clue. Little orphan Tabby runs upfield to get the handoff. She takes the pass. Big Paw's looking for an opportunity. She has control in the goal area. Just look at that ball control.
Right you are, Joe.
Patches Wigglestaff coming up the sideline to the goal area. Wow, they're setting a grueling pace here. Orphan Tabby still has it. She backs up, leaves it wide open.
Maybe she's going out for a latte.
She could use one right about now. Number 10, Furry Pierre, gets the loose ball. The blue team makes their move, hooks it out wide, tries to pass it to Baby, but it's collected by number 60, Meow Max. He does his signature playful roll, mocking the ball, just daring it to come back to him. Now he gets serious. He gets it over to the goal area, almost floats it in, but not enough on it. It's a good thing he missed. That's the blue team goal. Meanwhile, we have some activity in the red area. I can't tell what's going on there. It looks like she's doing something with the net. Maybe he's trying to fix it or something.
Maybe she's testing the sturdiness of it.
Maybe you're right, Jen. Oh, she knocks it right over. Look at that. She may have her little claws stuffed right in there. The referee is calling timeout. Timeouts are actually rare in regular soccer. However, this isn't regular soccer. This is Kitten Soccer, where kittens make the rules and we just watch in amusement. Meanwhile, the vandalism goes on. The goal net's toppled over and broken in two places.
Do you think we should contact the manufacturer and see if there's a defect in the construction of the net?
No, Jen, actually the net is just made of some chopsticks from a Chinese food takeout order, and the hairnet is from my last fast food job.
Wow, just look at her go. She's really enjoying breaking that thing up.
The other players are getting restless. They are raring to get back in the game. The fans have come to see a match of a lifetime, and they will not be disappointed. Curiosity's got the best of Big Paws. He just has to see what's going on. You know, he's the inventor of the solar-powered toy mouse, financed entirely with stimulus money from the federal government.
I was not aware of that.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of money to be made in solar-powered toy mice.
Really?
No, don't be ridiculous. Hey, you guys, stop that. The referee is restoring order. He runs a tight field.
He doesn't move much.
He doesn't have to. He's the ref. He was complaining about stiffness in his legs earlier, but he complains about everything. The match is getting back underway. The red team is getting organized in the bench area. A lot of activity on the sideline. This portion of the game is sponsored by Happy Time Cat Litter. The cat litter that's so fresh, you can taste the difference. Sprinkle some on your salad.
That's gross.
That's my job. The ball is back in play. We have action on the field. Little orphan Tabby gets a little pause on it first. She snaps it. She looks confused. She backs up. Will she pass? Will she carry? No. Looks like she'd rather play with the net. Big Paws comes in. Looks like he's about to go on the attack. That's a soccer term in case no one knows. That's Elgato Schwartz, goalie for the red team. Big Paws has gained possession of the ball.
He's a ball hugger.
He's got big paws. Elgato looking confident. I hope he doesn't get cocky. He does that sometimes. Big Paws comes out like gangbusters. He's on the attack. He runs the ball downfield. He dribbles it, sets up his shot, throws it into the post, follows it toward this ball. He could go all the way, and he does not. It's shot saved by Gatto for the red team. What a play. Too bad for Big Paws. He looks a little dejected, but he'll get over it quickly. That little guy is hopelessly addicted to optimism.
It looks like it didn't pay off though.
It looks like you're right, Jen. There he is, giving his assistant coach a celebratory headbutt. Big Paws is going over the play in his little head, wondering just what went wrong.
I think he just underestimated Gatto's ability.
I think you're right, Jen. There he is, showboating. I told you he gets cocky. The poor little guy has been through a lot, though. I tell you, he is one muzzle-tough kitten. Elgato Schwartz comes from an Israeli-Mexican background. I think we have a picture of him in his native Israel or Mexico or somewhere.
Nice sombrero.
Nice indeed, Jen.
Is he Jewish?
No, he's a cat. However, he is a non-practicing New Age, non-denominational agnostic deist.
Sounds complicated.
Complicated indeed, Jen. Since he's not practicing, he's not very good at it.
Well, practice makes perfect.
Right you are, Jen. We were lucky enough to get an interview with Big Paws Johnson, grabbing some downtime at his house with his girlfriend. We wanted to get some insight into how the players spend their time off the field and his philosophy for the game. Welcome to my cribs, dogs. Heh, I just learned that expression yesterday. This is my girlfriend, Shelley. She may seem a little stiff at first, but once you get to know her, you'll find she's still pretty stiff. Just give me a second over here. The whole concept of furniture is still pretty new to me. Whoa! I'm all right. I meant to do that. Let me try that again. Wait, almost got it. Almost. Yeah, that's better.
Let me tell you, I've been playing the game 2, maybe 3 days now, and there's nothing like it.
You get out there, it's you, your teammates, the ball, the fans, and the sounds. Especially that nice little ball, that round thing. You touch it and it just moves. It's amazing. How does it do that? It makes me just want to chase it all day long.
But the fans are what really makes the game.
Anybody who says otherwise, I just say, ha!
In my opinion, and yes, I do have one, the most important thing that makes a champion is concentration and focus.
Keep your eye on the ball and focus like a laser beam at all times. Don't let yourself get distracted by anything.
Hey, did you see that? That thing that just came by. What is that?
It just comes out of nowhere.
It's like magic or something.
Like I was saying before I got distracted. Wait, I think it's coming back. There it is. I'll be a son of a gun.
Now I don't see it.
Wait, is it back?
No, it's got to be around here somewhere. It just appears out of thin air. Maybe it's back there behind a couch or behind a chair.
No, nothing there.
Shelley and I have been together for about 3 months now.
She's talking about getting serious. But then again, I'm only 3 months old, so I'm not really sure she's the right one for me.
Plus, she has sort of a plastic personality. Ha! Sorry, babe. Oh, there she goes. I sent her off again. Come on, honey, don't be like that. She doesn't like it when I talk about our personal life. I hate to watch her go, but I like to watch her walk away. Like I was saying, keep your eye on the ball, concentrate, focus. There it goes. String!
And we're back to the game.
That was interesting. I think we learned a lot.
I learned nothing. Oh, look at him. He's so cute. He reminds me of Sesame Street's Oscar the Grouch from this angle. He's so clever pretending not to talk. Women love that, you know. Number 5, Sourpuss Bonavita gets the ball out of the goal area for the blue team. Little Orphan Tabby and Whiskers get into position. And the net is going down again. We'll have that fixed in a minute.
I think she misread the rule book.
They don't read much, Jen. Ooh, some on-the-field wrestling. Hooks them hard, catches, and releases. Ah, the referee, the all-seeing referee, caught that and is holding up a yellow card. Foul by 36, Orphan Tabby for the red team.
Yeah, that is definitely a yellow card. Yellow indeed.
Ah, you bring a keen eye to this game, my friend. The captain for the red team, Patches Wigglestaff, and Little Orphan Tabby are exchanging words with the ref. But once he makes up his mind, he's pretty hard-headed.
Does that mean they'll be going to the penalty box?
Actually, there is no penalty box in Kitten Soccer. However, they do have a litter box, which they've learned to use quite nicely. Good cat. Hey, would you look at that, Jen? It's the mascot for the blue team, Mr. Bobbleskull. He's a real morale booster, you know. The game is on again. Mittens wings it out with the corner kick. Midlines it downfield, winds up near the center spot. The red team scrambles. Oh, front tackle by Little Orphan Tabby. Someone loses a uniform.
He just doesn't want to look like a dork in that shirt.
Now she's at the center spot, guarding that ball. Nothing gets past her. She boots it out of the center, out wide, down the center, down the sideline. Plays it back to Mittens. She traps it. Sourpuss may back tackle and take possession.
Grooming and cleanliness is everything in this game.
Sourpuss passes up a golden opportunity to take the ball. Mittens passes it downfield to Patches. Nicely done. Jumps out of the way just in time.
Aren't they cheating by playing out of bounds?
No, it's perfectly legal and a good strategy. Passes it. Whiskers is trying to collect it. He's the master at the art of pacing himself. He leaves the ball wide open. It's a 50-50 ball. Big Paws ever so alert. He's also the owner of Kitty Lickers, mobile pet groomers, offering both drive-by and door-to-door kitty licking, with plans to add a drive-through window.
Can you get fries and a drink with that?
Actually, I think you can. Takes the loose ball from the red team like a thief in the night. He starts off nimbly, gives it a go, keeps his eye on the ball, plays it off to his teammate, Genghis Tom. Launches it long. Little Orphan Tabby scrambles to intercept it. She takes it away in the red area. Shot deflected.
Look at that productivity. She's employing some excellent techniques right there.
Indeed she is, Jen. Let's see what she does. Will she pass? Will she run with it? Remember, each ball that goes into the goal is worth 1 point to his or her team. Neither. She chooses to break up the goalpost again.
Is that a good strategy?
I've seen better ones. It was a lot of effort for absolutely no reason. Big Paws Johnson looks across the field with horror and concern. In his snappy blue uniform, freshly washed thanks to our sponsor, Puss in Shirts laundry detergent and fabric softener, leaves uniform springtime fresh and bouncy soft. Little Orphan Tabby is still acting out against the goal net. She also models kitten sportswear in her spare time. In his apprehension for his fellow players, it looks like he's testing the strength of the goalpost.
Looks pretty strong to me.
Indeed it does, Jen. The ball is back in play. While everyone was watching the net, he had his eye on the ball, like Big Paw said.
I guess he wasn't taking his own advice there.
I guess you're right, Jen. Charlie Jetta takes control and plays it in the corner, makes his move. Ooh, it's taken away by Meow Max for the blue team. Blue team has it because Meow Max took it away.
Isn't that the same thing you just said?
I know, but it sounded different in my head. He wings it back to the box for a pass. He still owns it. He plays it to Snugglefoot. She plays it back. Combination hook, then a cup, and a curl. You can't do that without well-developed upper body strength. Snugglefoot collects it, bats it behind the goal, swings it out straight to Genghis Tom. I'm told he prefers his milk shaken, not stirred. He launches it long, delivers it to Big Paws. Kicks it right back out, lying on his side. What a pro. 46 Spanky Fluffington for the red team. Doesn't even have time to react. Special delivery across the box to a waiting Snugglefoot. Flings it back out, playing monkey in the middle with Spanky, who hesitates again. big paw swings it out across the field. Ooh, it's intercepted by the excellent Charlie Cheddar. He swats it low, past the foul line, still has it, taken away by Meow Max, passes it over to Genghis. He keeps it in play. Charlie takes it back, he passes, taken away by Meow Max.
Nice move there.
Right you are, Jen. Taken back by Charlie. How can they keep up this blistering pace? Ginger Tom for the red team comes out like a wildcat, gives it right back to Charlie. He's on the move. He's looking good.
Notice how he keeps his eye right on the ball.
Indeed he does, Jen. Wait, the referee has called timeout again. Something has happened. I'm not sure what. Oh, now I can see it. The fans have thrown something onto the field, causing a delay in the game.
What the heck is that?
Oh my! The fans are going wild at this incredible match. Someone has thrown a human eyeball onto the field. I know it's human, there's only human fans in the stands. Cardboard humans, but humans nonetheless. Sourpuss Bonavino has come out to examine it and maybe swat it a few times. Oh, you know what? Never mind, it's just a Halloween toy I bought last year at the dollar store. The whole thing was just a big joke.
I'm laughing on the inside, Joe.
I bet you are, Jen. There's still a timeout in effect.
Looks like the fans could use a timeout.
Looks like you're right, Jen. Some of the red team members have come out to have a word with the official. The coach for the red team informed me that they're upset with referee's decision to issue a yellow card on number 36, Little Orphan Tabby, earlier in the game, especially the captain, Patches Wigglestaff, wearing number 50, in his colorful red jersey with white trim. I hear his lifelong dream is to be a professional rancher on his own 50-acre mouse farm in a Pennsylvania Amish community.
That doesn't even make sense.
It doesn't have to, Jen. It's not my dream.
Mice, you can't eat just one.
He may be there sooner than he expected. He's putting his dirty little paws on the referee. Oh, he goes down like a cheap plastic toy. Little Orphan Tabby running over to help him up. No, instead she skips right over him like he's not even there. Patches takes off. He came out like a fighting bunny and runs off to the corner like a dejected little hamster. He knows he did something wrong. Bad kitty. Let's see that again in slow motion. Maybe the referee was only asking him to get his car keys out of his back pocket. Or maybe he threw him down in a fit of kitten rage. Either way, it's really hysterical to watch.
Look at that visor go flying.
It was flying indeed, Jen.
Do you think he's okay?
I'm sure he's fine. He's probably faking it to get a couple of days off. Just in case, we called in the assistant referee and resident medic, Mr. Pickles, to render his expertise in first aid.
Oh, he's waving. He seems okay, but due to our insurance policy rules, he's required to leave the field on a stretcher.
See, I told you he was fine. He just wanted a reason to get off a soccer field full of kittens jumping around. I'm sure we'll hear from his attorney.
I'm sure you're right, Joe.
We're going to need a replacement referee. Hopefully someone with more energy, tons of enthusiasm and stamina who won't lie down on the job and will take this game seriously. Meanwhile, we still have more drama on the field. Captain Wigglestaff, still raging, looks like she's exchanging words with one or several fans. Let's see if we can get a better shot with our field camera. Oh! Looks like she took a swipe at one of the fans. They must have said something to set him off.
Should they send someone to break it up?
No, he'll wear himself out. Just give him a few seconds. See, I told you. Oh, there goes another swat. A swing. An uppercut. This may be more serious than I thought.
I think they're done.
Okay, Jen, it's over. I've just been informed Captain Patches Wigglestaff will not be playing the rest of the game due to unsportsmanlike conduct. I'm also hearing that no one came away with injuries. The fans have come to see a match of a lifetime, not a cat smacking a piece of cardboard, and by golly, they will witness history. Also, I've now just been informed that Patches will be back on the field shortly due to the fact that we're running low on kittens. The new referee just walked out onto the field and will preside over the rest of the game.
That guy looks very familiar, but I just can't place him.
No matter, he's getting right to work. He's testing out the net, knowing full well we've had faulty net issues in this game.
Perhaps we should order some more Chinese food and hairnets.
Perhaps you're right, Jen. But just how does a beloved and respected referee get away from the pressure and stress of officiating an important soccer match? Our crack camera crew caught up with him enjoying his day off at the municipal golf course with his little buddy, Spanky Fluffington III.
Oh, hello. I didn't expect to see you here. We're taking a little time off, and sure enough, you people are here with those incessant cameras as soon as I turn off the golf cart.
Oh, look what the cat dragged in. What is it with you people? I'm trying to relax, and you're here chasing us around like a pack of wild animals with your cameras and your microphones. Why, I ought to slap that camera right out of your hands. You're worse than the paparazzi. What a revolting development this is. Take it easy, Spanky. I'm not in the mood to be licked right now.
I wasn't trying to kiss you. I simply have some tuna stuck between my teeth. Perhaps I need to call kitty lickers. They offer both door-to-door and drive-by.
Ah, shut up. I see you looking at my custom-built golf cart. She's a beauty, isn't she? Alright, now that I got that out of my system, I'll talk to you for a few minutes. Yeah, I like to relax with a few rounds of golf on my day off. So what, you want to make something of it? I don't use clubs because I don't have thumbs. So how the heck am I supposed to hold one?
Me neither. To me, a day on the course means concealing myself in the bushes, wearing the magnificent canopy of foliage like a magician wears his black cape, carefully stalking my prey, waiting for an unsuspecting golfer to hit his ball in my general zone of operation, if you will. At which point, I pounced like the ferocious beast that is the 400-pound Bengal tiger on the unsuspecting golf ball, taking it back to my lair, never to be seen again. The undiscovered country from whose bourne no traveler returns. Ergo, vis-a-vis, foregoing any chance of the said golfer ever reclaiming the ball from which I've now separated him from. However, always in the spirit and employ of fair sportsmanship. That's just the way I roll. Then some days, I just like to wee on the golfer's bag and scratch the heck out of it. Just for fun, you understand.
Well, there you have it. Everybody needs a hobby. Now get out of here, you knuckleheads. Let me enjoy my day off.
Hey, let's roll. I see some brand new designer golf bags.
I was wondering why I kept losing all my golf balls at that course.
Wow, those are nice looking golf bags. I bet they can sink their little claws right in there.
I bet you're right. While we ponder that, Jen, let's get back to the game. There's Mr. Bobblenoggin, the mascot for the red team. He's a real morale booster, don't you know?
That's the same mascot for the blue team.
No, it's not. The blue team mascot was clearly on the other side of the net.
Of course, how could I not have noticed?
The red team still has possession. The ball is in the center spot. They charge towards midfield. They have the momentum. Right now, they're number one in their division. Mittens looks real good as she approaches the ball. She also works part-time marketing flavored catnips.
I like the donut banana organ meat byproducts flavor myself.
Sounds tasty, Jen. Ooh, Genghis comes out of nowhere, takes it away, kicks it hard, deflected by Whiskers. Meow Max gives chase, taking the opportunity. Big Paws sees this and follows. He plays it in the goal area. He's passing. No, he's carrying. Genghis taking his position. The red team moves. Max passes it to Furry Pierre. He has it for the Blues. He plays it in the box. Skippy for the red team puts on his game face. He directs it back. Control of the ball is total and comfortable. The Reds are taking this seriously. Constant movement by the blue jerseys. We have a record crowd here tonight. Everybody's enjoying the game so far. Meow Max going to work. Brilliant combination play. Lobs it to Baby. Genghis intercepts it. Plays it back to Max in the box. While Pierre guards the goal. The Reds are determined to take it back. I can see the determination in their wagging tails. There's Mittens. I'm told she just got a new iPad and has been using it as a combination big screen TV and scratching post.
Is that why I can't find my iPad?
Max moves cat-like. He takes it back. The Blues have control. He was my first friend on Facebook, you know.
You don't have many friends, do you?
I would have too if you stopped blocking me. Charlie Cheddar shoots it wide. It's going long. Ginger Tom for the red team collects it, takes it to the penalty area. He has the ball wrapped around his little paw. Let's see what he does now. Absolutely nothing. It looks like Charlie and Max are gossiping on the sidelines, forgetting they're in the middle of a game on opposing teams. Big Paw's napping in the goalpost. Tail chasing between the teams. I could almost hear them up here.
Let go of my tail.
That was you.
Right you are, Jen. The referee is stopping the game. I've been informed the coach for the blue team, Edgar Allan Stinkpaw, has called timeout. He's walking onto the field to consult with his players.
He looks like he means business.
Everybody's being called in. They're making their way one by one. We see Genghis Tom coming in. He's also in school studying anger management therapy to treat grumpy cats and angry bird syndrome. Baby's coming in. There's Smithers. Oh, he went the wrong way there. That cat just exudes confidence. Ooh, I think he just hissed at his players. Or perhaps he's about to cough up a hairball. I can't tell from up here.
We have some footage of him when he was just a young player in the game before his coaching career. Employing some excellent techniques right there. Look at that well-developed upper body. Ooh, he looks so cute.
I remember, he was suspended for the rest of that season when he was caught with half an ounce of catnip. He said he was just holding it for a friend. Only you can talk to your cat about catnip.
I hope he wasn't too harsh on his guys.
Coaching is full of tough calls, my friend. I see a renewed confidence in their eyes. The score is still 0-0. Uniforms for both teams are provided courtesy of Kitty Sports Outfitters, located at 42359878979 Main Street, Anytown, USA.
That's not even a real address.
Sure it is. Just look it up on Google Maps.
I would if you didn't give away my iPad.
We spoke to the creators of Kitten Soccer League, Bill and Hillary Kitten, and asked just how they came up with the whole concept.
Well, I was sitting there one day, and it just came to me.
They look really spiffy in those shirts and ties.
They look like they should be going door to door asking people if they've heard the good news.
Right you are, Jen. The ball's back in play. To Patches. She scampers like a nimble little kitty. In the corner and taken away by Big Paws. He's a forgiving cat. There he is, turning the other cheek. He's trying to get underneath it. Mittens on the right side of the field, driving forward with energy. Notice how she waits to look her opponent in the eye before she makes her move. She hesitates. Big Paws bullishly defends the ball. Mittens could not take control of it. You do have to admire her commitment to failure, though. During practice, she demonstrated a similar move, and it didn't work there either. In fact, you can see from our slow motion replay the exact same thing you just saw a moment ago, except slower. The blue team has the momentum. Big Paws vaulting across the field. Looks like he's on the attack, but without the ball. Mittens is cornered, but holds her ground. Ooh, that was an example of poor sportsmanship. Something that unfortunately is so prevalent among young sports stars.
The officials missed that big time.
Indeed they did, Jen. Big Paws rushes the ball. No one on him. He hits the end line, has full control, strikes it with power, across midfield, up the line, shoots a beauty. Shot deflected by the goalpost, or the net is down, I can't tell. Little orphan Tabby launches it long. It's chased down by Big Paws in midfield. The blue team is re-energized and enjoying the game again. Mittens in pursuit. Pee-wee Longlegs takes it to midfield, passes it wide on the left, looking for Big Paws. He finds it. He stalks it. Look at that concentration. It's unbelievable. He pounces on the ball like a poor little bird in your backyard. Virtually no body weight to speak of. He scampers. Gravity has no effect on him as he floats across the field. Passes. Genghis Tom is there to meet it, playing it forward. He controls the ball completely like an extension of his own little paw. Patches dashes up to challenge him. Genghis plays it back to Big Paws, slices it through. He's holding onto it, creating a form and a rhythm. He's in the clear. This guy's looking really good. Nice technique. He plays it across to Meow Max. He dribbles it. Whiskers running up to face him. He loads up the left paw. Nice shot! Taken away by Spanky. Gives it over to Lance Legstrong. He spins, sidesteps, sails it across midfield. It's juggled, it's caught, it's turned over to Ginger Tom. Lance Legstrong is what they call a Hemingway cat, born with extra digits on his paws, which gave him an unfair advantage. He was up for the MVP award, but evidence of extra toes showed up in the urine sample. Rebound off the wall, Lance misses the opportunity. That's something that sometimes we don't highlight enough. It's the efforts of the individual players in certain situations. It's not that you make a mistake, it's how you react to the mistake.
I don't think he was reacting there.
Once again, your analysis is very precise and informative, Jen. Big Paws takes advantage of the rebound. Look at that skill, that talent, that dexterity. Passes to Pee-wee Longlegs, getting his second touch on the ball this game. He has it with room to roam. Pee-wee's in the last year of his contract. There is no guarantee he'll re-sign with the Kitten Soccer League. Big Paws comes in with a barreling run. He snaps it to Meow Max. Nice little pass. He pounces. Ilgato Schwartz at the goal.
Notice how he keeps his eye right on the ball.
Yes, he does, Jen. We have a near-capacity crowd here at Pussycat Memorial Stadium. Great ball control. Plays it back to Big Paws. Straight up the middle. Breaks right. Now left. The outside. Nicely executed. Now back up the middle. Plays it off to Genghis Tom. We've seen some great teamwork here today. Genghis is an elegant player who's taken the eye of the fans. Turns it over to Max. Big Paws taking the outside route. Across to Genghis. He's right on cue. Baby gets a touch on it. Genghis in support. Starting to enjoy a little more possession for the blue team. Passes, strikes it with real power, down the sidelines. Great interception by Ginger Tom. Fires it, shot wide. Couldn't control the pass. Big Paws reacts and takes advantage. Shoots, Skippy hesitates, misses the chance. Genghis right on it, navigates through a sea of red jerseys. Back to Big Paws, plays it in midfield. Back to Skippy. Oh, stripped away by Genghis. Right up the middle. That's a good-looking ball. Nice back heel. Genghis started off with tons of enthusiasm and is now winding down. Amazing they have come a long way as players since they started a few days ago. I think we have some footage of an earlier practice session.
The first practice was just a little haphazard. It did take them a bit of time to get into the whole spirit of the game, learning their way around the field. Like true champions, all the hard training paid off.
That footage was informative and disturbing at the same time.
Right you are, Joe. I'm going to have some bad dreams about that myself.
Genghis still owns it, hands it over to Big Paws for the blue team, ships it over to Baby. Just look at those cat-like reflexes. Amazing how she got to the center spot so fast.
She has the amazing ability to jump without ever leaving the ground.
Genghis is setting an excellent pace. There's Gato. He also runs a pet internet dating service, epetharmony.com. Plays it to Big Paws. This guy's looking really good. He's charging hard. He reverses field in front. Plays it back to Genghis. He's in scoring position. He shoots. Shot deflected by Gato. His second splendid save of the game. Great effort on his part nonetheless. Tough break for the blue team.
I see what happened there, Joe. The problem is right there. The ball was headed straight into the goal, and the goalie blocks the shot with his paw.
In-depth analysis like always, Jen. We spoke to Il Gatto a few days ago. Here's some of his thoughts on the game.
When they first approached me and asked me if I wanted to join the Kitten Soccer League, I was all like, whoa. And then I was all like, dude. And they were like, dude. And I was like, dude. And they were like, dude. When I started playing, and once I learned the way of the ball, I found I needed to make the tactical adjustment, make the collective effort to gain the confidence and get the rhythm of the game. Which in itself doesn't answer the basic question. Just who am I? And why am I here? I mean, why a cat? Why not a horse, or a beetle, or a bald eagle? I am talking in a purely existential sense, of course. I mean, who am I? And how can a cat ever be happy without, you'll forgive the expression, without a mouse in its teeth? Like the great French philosopher René Descartes once wrote, I meow, therefore I am. Who's with me, huh? Anybody? Anybody?
Wow, that just blew my mind. Not sure what's going on in that little brain of his, but this just proves that these athletes aren't just dumb jocks, but can be cultured and well-studied. Il Gatto maintains a GPA of 3.8 and carries a double major in philosophy and feline American studies.
So he's a college student, isn't he?
Actually, he's a feline exchange student.
I don't know what that means. Exchange what?
What? Goal kick by Gatto out wide. Finds its way to Big Paws for the red team. Coming up the middle, staring straight into the eyes of Orphan Tabby. He reverses midfield in front. Taking his time, right past Banky, pursued by Patches. Charging hard, straight up the middle, breaks on the outside. He sprints with the ball, going upfield. Big Paws looks for the opportunities and grabs him. He might go all the way. He shoots. Easy save for Gatto. He jumps out of the way for no reason. And he's done it! The first goal of the game with just a few minutes remaining by Big Paws Johnson, who redeems himself. He's been a thorn in the side of the red team defense all day. He's a hero of this game, but all these kittens are heroes. Look at that speed, that pace. A graceful player. You can't do that without a well-developed lower body. Did a wonderful job of timing that run, slips it past the defenses, sliced it through. Gatto comes down with a sudden case of scaredy cat and runs away from the goal.
Right you are, Joe.
Stop saying that. Let's see that again, but this time in Spanish. Gran Pates buscas las oportunidades, larga de ellos. El podría ir tutto el camino. El disparo. Facele ahora para Gatto. Saltar de la manera justa en tempo. Goal! Oh, I think I hurt my back.
Poor Gatto. Maybe he developed premature cataracts. Get it? Cat-arax? That move could be catastrophic for the red team. See what I did there? Catastrophic?
I see Jen Rivers strikes again.
Hey man, can't you see it's been a rough day? Get that camera out of my face, or at least be sure to get my good side.
The blue team scores again! That's what I'm talking about, Jen!
Who scored that goal?
I'm not sure, but I bet it was one of the kittens.
I bet you're right, Joe.
It's all downhill from here. No, literally, the field is unlevel and slanted. Game over. It was a hard-fought win for the blue team. We've just witnessed the irresistible game of Kitten Soccer. Exhilarating stuff all around. There are all the kittens, a good-looking bunch. It's a swirling mass of pussycats on the field. Boy, I tell you, any feline enthusiast would love to have one of these. This segment sponsored by Mighty Paws Cat Scratching Post. Their slogan is, spare the claws and save the couch. Now available in unicorn, leprechaun, and mermaid print. I'm told the post-game party will have milk, balls of yarn, and of course, solar-powered toy mice. But before that, they have all earned that big bowl of delicious kitten treats provided by 29 Lives Cat Food. Their slogan is, our cat food doesn't smell like rotting tuna. That looks tasty, Jen.
Maybe if you're a cat.
Well, maybe I am a cat. How do you know?
Because I'm looking right at you.
You got me there. Hey, look at all those tasty morsels stuck in their teeth. Visit your local animal shelter and adopt a pet today.